from complete isolation and painful experience in the hospital to step into a hotel where we're all hugging each other and dancing and singing. And I'm like, what is going on? I was in the middle of a dream year.
Make some noise for Noam Shuster!
I received a fellowship from Harvard to work on my one-woman show, a political comedy that was supposed to be called Coexistence My Ass.
Soundcheck at the Kennedy Center.
And then, you know, like everyone else, my emails became a cancellation festival. I took a flight from JFK to Tel Aviv.
Passengers returning to Israel must be placed under home isolation.
I came home straight into quarantine. 4 days later, I started developing symptoms. One day, I just fainted from lack of oxygen and difficulty breathing. The ambulance took me to Hadassah Hospital in Jerusalem, and I was plugged into oxygen for 24 hours. You know, when I was being released, I asked the doctor, can I go home? And he said, no, you can only go to Dan Hotel in Jerusalem. I arrived to the hotel, and from the second you step in, that's it. You can't leave before you have 2 negative tests. The first thing that I was told is that there is a Zumba class in the lobby. So I was like, what? Where am I?
Giving you a special insider into the Corona Hotel Zumba class.
There weren't like planned activities. There were just people who were volunteering to do things. There was a guy who was doing yoga for us. There's a piano in the lobby, and there was always something around the piano, always. And then I did 2 comedy shows.
Noam Shuster!
This show was more like a chaotic burst of like comedic energy. You know, I felt so tired, and it was hard for me to raise my voice and to amplify my voice. But I realized that I might be one of the only comedians in the world that has an actual audience, not in Zoom. I'm usually a cynical person. Like, I make comedy out of the fact that we don't get along here. But the power dynamics and the sensitivities that exist outside, I was shocked that they didn't apply to the hotel. We had ultra-Orthodox people and secular people. We had the Palestinians and Israelis. Different fragments of society that suddenly we all have a thing in common. We all got sick and we're all stuck in this hotel. It almost seemed like we were in a little bit of like a bubble, a utopia. I really hope that when the virus is over and this crisis is over, some of these good things can continue with us.
Ladies and gentlemen.